Hello, I am the One Owner, and today I'm going to be looking at the Spider-Man No Way Home official trailer. I'm watching it on the IGN channel, and yeah, I've watched it before a couple of times, and again, it's just another one of my takes on any of these some of these trailers. I skipped the trailer because it's literally just clips from the trailer and just shown super quickly and doesn't really add anything to the trailer. I really wish they would stop adding those, but whatever. I don't want the trailer spoiled before I watch it, but I don't know, that's just me. So, right, I'll be pausing when I feel like I have something I wanted to talk about, and this is a movie that I'm looking forward to, so let's go.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors. From every universe.
Hello, Peter. You're not Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
Right, so I wanted to pause here, and I really liked Otto Octavius in Spider-Man 2. And I really like the fact that they're using him as sort of the sane villain. I mean, he's still a villain, obviously. I mean, he wrecked a couple of cars. But at the same time, he's kind of, the sane one. I mean, they're like... I don't think they just trapped him in here. I'm pretty sure he could probably break out of whatever that is. But yeah, he kind of just... Like, he realized that it's not his Peter, so to speak, the Peter that he fights. And now he's here, and I like that. I think it's kind of cool. It is kind of weird, though, that they put these red things on his arms. It's kind of weird. They'll show that more later. But again, I really like it. I love the fact that Alfred Molina came back to do the role again. Spider-Man 1 and 2 are, in my opinion, to be honest, even now, probably two of the best Spider-Man movies they've ever made. So... Might be a bit of nostalgia talking, but I don't care, to be honest. I do like his style. It seems like they tried to keep him as close to the original as possible, though, of course, he doesn't look exactly the same. I think that I'm not sure if he's supposed to be the exact same, or if he's supposed to be an alternate version of him from the second movie, because, again, he does look a bit different. He might be from a slightly altered universe. Who knows? It's going to be cool either way, so let's keep going. Also, we got before I keep going, which I said I was going to, we did get a new look at Green Goblin. We'll see more of him in the trailer, and yeah, I like that. I think it's really cool that both of these guys are back. So, let's go.
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Also, of course, we gotta have some humor. I mean, it's Marvel. We gotta have some humor. It is looking like it might be a bit more of a darker movie. They have actually said that it's a darker movie, but honestly, most of Marvel's darker movies have had a lot of humor anyway, so... Obviously. Also, Doctor Strange is strangely aggressive. Granted, you might get aggressive when the fabrics of reality starts to unravel, but still, it is kind of weird that he would be this aggressive instead of actually trying to help. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate.
Right. So, first of all, we got to see Electro in the background. Honestly, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Jamie Foxx as Electro, I actually kind of like that. I will admit, Amazing Spider-Man 2 did have some issues. It did have some issues. But I don't think that the casting was necessarily part of that issue. I think it was more writing. Because I think he did a pretty good job as Electro, and as we'll see later, I do like the design for Electro in this movie. He does look a bit different than in the original. They kind of didn't go with the whole blue glowy thing, but he looks more like he's normal and just electrified. It's pretty cool. Also, we got to see Sandman. So now we have representatives from Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, as well as Amazing Spider-Man 2. And of course the main characters from the MCU Spider-Man. So let's go.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
And this is pretty important because a lot of people were thinking that and theorizing that Doctor Strange would be like possessed or something like that, so that he would be evil, and that the real Doctor Strange would be like locked up or something. Who knows? That doesn't seem to be the case. It might just be the fact that Peter Parker, Spider-Man, doesn't want to send the villains back because he knows that they'll just die. Whilst Doctor Strange is like, yeah, we gotta send them back, otherwise everything's gonna die. But, you know, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, you know, he really wants to save lives. It makes sense. He is younger and makes sense like that, you know. So, of course, this box here that he has might be something that they're gonna use to send them back. And he doesn't want them to, but Doctor Strange is like, yes, we gotta. So that's gonna be cool. We'll see. I doubt that they're gonna fight a lot. It'll probably be like a skirmish and then it'll be over. We'll see.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
You're not gonna take this away from me. Peter, you're struggling to have everything you want while the...
Right. I just wanted to pause here because we have Green Goblin talking. And this looks like Green Goblin, but as we can see, he actually is wearing a cowl. He's not wearing the mask. So I'm thinking this is probably the Green Goblin, as in, might be Green Goblin from Spider-Man 3, where it was, what's his face? Yeah, James Franco played the role, and he took up the, so to speak, mantle of Green Goblin. Goblin Jr. or whatever he called him in the movie. Either way, it might be him. It might supposed to be the other Green Goblin from Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's very possible. It's clearly not him. Like, it's clearly not the original Green Goblin because he always wears the mask. But also, it seems like Green Goblin is going to have a slightly bigger role than anyone anticipated. I particularly thought that, you know, it's probably not going to be a big role. He's going to be in the background, throwing some goblin balls, whatever, every here and there, and just having everything explode, laughing maniacally. But it is looking like he might actually be part of the story a bit more than I anticipated, which is cool. And it does look like Willem Dafoe is back, at least recording lines. I don't know if he's actually doing any acting, because he has gotten a lot older since the first movie. So he might be too old for that stuff, but at the very least, he's recording voice lines. So we'll see.
The world tries to make you choose.
Also, there we got the Lizard. And there we got Sandman. And there we got Electro. Now, why Sandman is evil, I'm not sure. Sure, he was evil in the original movie, but, I mean, that was because of his daughter. He doesn't really have a reason to be evil here. It doesn't really make all that much sense. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways. Also, he's one of the few characters that didn't die fighting Spider-Man. or kill himself. He actually survived. So it's kind of weird that they would say everyone died.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
Right, and the trailer has ended, really. I mean, the rest is just ads for stuff, for the games and stuff. Right, so, like I said, it looks like it's going to be a cool movie, honestly. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and this here, with the thingies here, people, like, things are going through, whatever Doctor Strange said. That's probably going to be setting up for the next movie, for Doctor Strange, as that movie is supposed to be called Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And, I mean, it looks cool. It looks really cool. A lot of people were hoping for this trailer to, you know, confirm whether Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were in the movie as their respective Spider-Man. It would be cool. Honestly, I don't think the movie necessarily needs it, but it's very possible. It's very possible that they might just be in there for a short cameo at the end when they're just like, you know, winning, so to speak. They just come back and they bring their villains with them. Something like that. It's very possible. It is also very possible that they're not. We don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter, but it would be really cool. It would just be very cool. Right. So, yeah. It seems like a really cool movie, and honestly, I would say that this is probably the first real Phase 4 movie. Because it's not an origin story. And, yeah. Like, for now we have, like, Eternals, Shang-Chi, and Black Widow. And Black Widow was kind of a, like, movie-wise. Black Widow was kind of just like a flashback. That movie really could have just been released in between movies. Really. And Eternals was another origin movie. I watched it in theaters. And Shang-Chi I didn't watch. But again, it's an origin story. So, you know, this is the first real, like, sequel. Which is cool. And like I said, I think it's going to be cool. And I like the fact that he has, like, different suits, it looks like. He has a black suit that he wears at night. He's using a bit of magic there. I think that's magic that Doctor Strange gave him that he's going to use to send the villains back to where they came from. It's probably going to fail because this looks like Electro just arrived because he's, like, materializing from the electricity and stuff. Yeah. Like I said, it seems like they're gonna try to make it a bit darker, of course, with J.K. Simmons here. And no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And like I said, but they're still trying to keep the humor. That's what I was trying to say. Which is a common theme for all Marvel movies, and honestly, probably the main reason why a lot of people don't like them, because they have a lot of humor in them. But honestly, I'm like, whatever. It's a comic book movie, okay? I don't watch it because I want to see a deep, super serious plot. I want to be entertained. I want some humor. I want some action. I want it to be a bit serious. But again, it's all to be entertained, right? So, yeah. That's my take on this trailer. That's my take on this movie in general. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be cool. Which I've said like 20 times in the span of this trailer. So for now, thanks for listening to my ramblings. And I'll possibly be back once I find another trailer that I like. Or if I find another video project that I want to make. I might make a short video where I talk about Eternals. Because I have some thoughts about that movie as well. So we'll see. But for now, bye.